Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Riz Finance Show. We're back again with another video. Last video did really well, even the shorts. Oh shit. You didn't know I could. Hey, sorry. Anyways, but yeah, welcome back to the Riz Finance Show. Again, last video did well. The shorts are doing really well. I'm really happy. Do I look suave? Do I look dapper? I'm looking at myself here. Right here. I look clean. Not gonna lie, but we are here back for another video today. As you can tell from the video title, we are talking about SpaceX. It's gonna be again another sit down video where we'll just look at a few tweets, seeing where SpaceX is trading at. Let me just quickly get it up, because as you can see on my screen, I will now show you. Bear with me. Boom. Oh my god, why is it doing that? Boom! SpaceX has quite literally. I do have a fan. It is hot as shit. Let me put it down a bit. Okay, let me just turn it off. SpaceX has quite literally gone below its IPO price. Who would have thought? Me, okay? I thought, because I didn't get anywhere near this and I didn't want to. Unfortunately, I didn't start my channel when SpaceX came out. So I would have made a video on why I wouldn't be investing. To be fair, I knew that it would have a massive run, which is what it did. It literally went up to nearly $200, right? No, it went up to 200 something, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Oh no, that was a week. See, all time. Yeah. 185. Definitely went up to $200. But yeah. I didn't touch this with nothing. I wouldn't touch it with a 2-foot pole. Thank God I did not get into it, but it's back down below its IPO price. We'll get into the details why I didn't invest into it. I knew it would pump a good 20%, so there was an opportunity where I could put $1,000 and make 2 bills quickly and just sell. But I didn't even want to be bothered to do that. But however, I knew this company is horrible. Well, it's not horrible. It is literally not as good as people think it is, and a lot of retail got in it, and I really feel sorry for them because they're literally back below IPO. I think after hours last night was about 130, 120 something dollars. Market just opened. The time is 16th of July. Yeah, I know that. It's 3:50 p.m. in the UK time, so the market's been open for about an hour and 20 minutes. So it's not the greatest start for Mr. Elon Musk and his SpaceX career. I don't know if that makes him back into. Sorry, let me just adjust this. I don't know if this makes him back not a trillionaire anymore. I need to actually double check that. But it doesn't really matter because the stock, I think even Elon knew it would have definitely crashed. It was super overvalued. You just knew retail was going to get smoked when your brothers and sisters and friends that don't even know about stocks literally talk about the stock. Oh, Elon Musk is dropping a new stock, it's going to go crazy. And it did for about a week. And it's back down below its opening price. So we're going to talk about the reason why, my original thesis why I just didn't even believe in the stock. Will it go back up? Will it continue going down? And I personally think, I'm just going to let you know now, this shit is still going to go down. I hope it does, because it's completely overvalued, even at $1.8 trillion market cap. But yeah, so let's go through a few tweets. I have it saved. Oh, there's the bookmark. Oh my god, it's hot. I am in a sweater. I'm dying for the aura. Because I know I look decent, mate. Do you know what I mean? Before we actually get into that, one sec. Let's go into my YouTube channel. The shorts did really well. Bear with me. Oh, there I am. Lovely. Cool. So, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Honestly, we have done really well so far. The shorts have done well. I need to post more shorts. So after this video, I'll record a few more shorts. Maybe just do a little short about SpaceX. and why it has crashed. But yeah, please subscribe. If you are new to if you are new to Robinhood and you don't have a Robinhood account, use my link in the description. You get free stocks once you deposit, and and Invest Engine. If you want free stocks and you don't have a stock account, link in the description. Sign up using my link. It's only for like the first few people that watch it. And yeah, you get some free shares out of it. But yeah, let's get into it. So let's see some tweets. So as today, 20 hours ago, SpaceX actually under $33. At Brew Markets, you should really give them a follow. They're really, really good. They just update you in general. I'm surprised they're not following them. Wow. Okay. Yeah. SpaceX just SpaceX just fell below its IPO price for the first time. Who would have thought? Me. Okay. Yeah. Lots of people got liquidated, and I really feel bad for the people that actually believe in the stock. This is a bull case stock, or for the stock, and I'm gonna go through it because please don't be this person that actually looks at this, and just makes a few graphs and hopes the stock does well. I hope it does do well for people that are in it, but it's a stupid stock. They quite literally are 100x in terms of their valuation from their earnings, which has never been seen before. And that's even now. So imagine when it was about $200. It was ridiculous. It was super overvalued. The crash was always going to be seen. Always going to happen. SpaceX is entering the phase that created Nvidia millionaires. Yeah, of course it did. SpaceX is down nearly 40% from its highs. Most people see a failed IPO. It is a failed IPO. I see the exact same setup for one of the biggest opportunities in Nvidia history back in 2022. Nvidia crashed more than 65%. The media declared the growth story dead. Smart money quietly accumulated. Oh, of course they did. Then came one of the biggest rallies Wall Street's ever seen. Now look at SpaceX. IPO euphoria, violent sell-off, fear everywhere, crowd giving up, and that's usually when the opportunity really starts taking shape. My buy zone $80 to $100. So it's not even now. It's not even telling you buy now. It's buying to $80 to $100. My target $250. Most people will wait until CNBC start calling it the next big winner, and by then the easy money will be already gone. I will post my first SpaceX buy here the moment I take it. Turn notifications on. Yeah, this guy's an absolute. I don't want to use the R word, but he's a joke, man. Do not listen to him. These people quite literally just bring up any old chart and compare it to Nvidia. The difference between Nvidia and SpaceX is because when Nvidia went IPO, it wasn't 100x from its earnings, based on its earnings. In SpaceX last year, or their last quarter, whatever the revenue, I'll show you on the screen, they quite literally lost money. I don't think they even made a profit. They made about $18 or $20 million in revenue, and I think they made a loss on that. And then they quite literally valued the company at 1.75 trillion at IPO, and it went up to 2.3, 2 point something. Like, what is this? Everyone knew, every smart person knew it was completely overvalued. Even one of my older brothers that does not know about stocks was thinking about getting in it, and I pled to him, do not get into it. It is a dump of shite, yeah? A burning fire of shite. Do not get into the stock yet, at least, until it really decreases. This guy said he's going to go in at between $80 to $100. I'd flipping wait until 40 or something, 40, 50. And it probably won't go to 40, 50 because of Elon Musk and because of SpaceX, because of Tesla. But there is a rumor that they may merge between Tesla and SpaceX. But honestly, the stock isn't great. I wouldn't not buy into it at all. We're going to get into more tweets. Oh my god, my battery is actually running out. Yeah, so let's get into this unlocks. What does the unlocks mean? So be careful, SpaceX unlock can dump hard. Since the IPO, SpaceX has dropped almost 50%. This is the only beginning. This is the truth, alright? In August 11th, how I expect unlocks to play out. There's another tweet, I found here. So yeah, so you've done a really good description on when unlocks are going to happen. So unlocks is basically the private investors that were before they went public, such as Elon Musk and all these private institutions and private people that invested into SpaceX before, it's got into this big opportunity at its IPO. On August 11th, 20% will be unlocked, so some people will be able to finally sell their shares that they owned prior, before you got in on an IPO at $130. Then September, then October, then November. And what do you think is going to happen? They are going to sell, sell, sell. And I doubt for the first year or two, the company will not be doing buybacks at all. Let's say in Kalshi prediction markets, you can see there's a 50% chance Tesla and SpaceX merge within the next year. I think they will do that. It just makes sense. Having two companies at multi-trillion-dollar valuation, it just won't work. They're going to eventually merge it. I don't know what that will affect the market in terms of the stock price. I think it'll probably go up based on the news, but most likely will go down eventually, just like we're seeing now. So the data is crazy. Yes, this is great. So over 95% of the stock is actually locked right now, the stock supply. That means the insiders that already had the shares, like I just mentioned before, they're not able to sell it. Not at the time, any moment. So today's only 5% unlocked. On August, there's 25% about to be unlocked, then 32 September, 39.46, and then eventually by June 13th, 2027, which is literally just under a year, 100% of the stocks will be unlocked, which means 100% of the stock supply will be able to be sold. So in the next year or two, I wouldn't touch this stock with a 2-foot pole. I said this earlier. I do think it's a pile of burning. Yeah, shite. It does not look good at all. Yes, you're right. The stock really isn't going to do anything good, in my opinion, for the next 2 to 3 years. So please do not look into the stock. That is probably one of the reasons why, because we're literally coming up to August, and why the stock is crashing. There's many reasons why it's crashing. One, it's super overvalued, and it was bound to see, it being to crash from its massive what's it called, pump from its IPO. Let me just show you what Claude, I say Claude, but wait me 1 second. Let me show you exactly. Show me SpaceX earnings compared to its IPO valuation. Yes, I use AI. I could just go on Google, but I just want to quickly find the flipping, what's it called, the quick statistics, and why I thought it was overvalued in the first place, and why the market is starting to come to its senses. Can you hurry up, Claude? Yeah. So the IPO was at $1.75 to $2 trillion in market cap. They actually earned, let me actually get the right, there you go. It wasn't 18 million, it was a billion, sorry. They grew revenue from 43%, great, for 2025. They made $18.7 billion, cool, great. They lost 6.3 billion of that number, and they got valued at a $1.75 trillion market cap. So if that doesn't make sense to you, that's about 100x on its earnings. When you value a company, you look at its revenue and its earnings. Typically, IPOs don't do well in the first 2 years anyway, statistically. But there was a statistic that anything that's above 30 to 40x earnings, so that means, say, it was $1 in revenue and they valued it at $40. Anything above that completely does horribly in the stock market in the next 18 months. This motherfucker, Elon Musk, valued this shit at 100 trillion, 100x from its earnings, which was absolutely ridiculous. So in short, it was very, very overvalued. They don't have SpaceX is one of those companies that's based on a lot of future projections. So that's literally what is in their name, space. They want to do space exploration. They got AI data centers in space. I mean, that could be a massive revenue driver, but nothing to make it a company valued near $2 trillion when they're barely making 20 billion and they're losing losing 40% on that. So maybe in the next year or two, the company may just all of a sudden print out 100 billion in revenue, and You know, I'm wrong, but let's be real, it's definitely not going to happen, especially early on in the company. And a company early on is not just a month or two; it's first 2-3 years, especially on an IPO. Company's been around for about 20 years, anyways, but in terms of it being public, the company will really start to lose a lot on the stock. That's why I think that's the backup plan to try merge Tesla and SpaceX. So I really wouldn't touch this stock. It's completely overvalued even now after this massive crash of 40-50%. We're literally back at its IPO price. So yeah, that's basically went through all the reasons why it was overvalued, why the stock is crashing, and also it's very heavily linked to Elon Musk. You look at Tesla's chart. I just want to look at Tesla. Bear with me. Tesla's chart. Tesla is again a multi-trillion-dollar company. Yeah, you see there lots of news. So even the last year of Tesla is up 20%. But let me show you something. From I need a better chart. Bear with me. Let me go Yahoo Finance for you guys. Just to show you how I just want to show you how Elon Musk being the actual, again, CEO and founder of a company, what it looks like in terms of how the stock will perform. So in the last 5 years, Tesla has been up 83%. That's amazing. That's nearly an average of 18, nearly 20% in terms of gains if you bought right here. So let me show you something. The stock quite literally went to $400 in 2021 and then crashed all the way down to 100. Amazing. Went back up to 260 in 2023 and then we more or less consolidated and it went back down to about 150. It went recently back up to a high of $431 at that point in 2024, back down by 50%, $225, back up again within a year in 2025, nearly $470, nearly $500, and back down to about $350. So what does this mean? Again, will SpaceX have this type of up and down volatile growth? Yes, I do think so. SpaceX with Elon Musk, I do believe maybe the company could go high, but I feel like the valuation where it's at, we're going to see a lot of red in the near, especially in the next 18 months. But even Elon Musk as like the main front of a company, you tend to see a lot of volatility within the stock. And it makes it look like it's done so well. Like even the last year, yeah, it's done 22%, but actually from its all-time highs of $480 to now $390, that's about what, a 30% decrease. That's quick math, might be 20, but you know that's exactly what you don't really want in a company. So that's another factor where do you really want to believe in Elon Musk and burn your money investing into SpaceX? I wouldn't. Please don't. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Like again, it's a quick sit down video, chilled out. If you do like this video, please like this video. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe. We're going to post more videos. I could try to post 2 a week, minimum 1. The channel is growing and I've got another video coming in next month. Not that I'm not going to upload until next month, but as in got a video making in the background. It's an investing challenge kind of video. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment. Don't invest into SpaceX, please. It's a non-financial advice as well, but do not look into SpaceX. Please do more research before you look into SpaceX. And yeah, take care. Bye.